Heyo. You read the title right. I am seriously going to draw ship art for Prime Month. With my gaming controller. I don't know if anyone has done that before, but I'm going to take it as my very own challenge. Until someone punches me with a should fist. Anyway, the rules are simple. Only use a gaming controller to draw. And pray to the Lord that you don't break both of your hands after you finished. This challenge is done with a PS4 controller and FireAlpaca. You can do this challenge with a different console depending on what you have at your disposal and the art program of your choice. However, you may need to test a lot of configurations before doing this challenge because, whoo boy, is it a lot to understand. If you're a digital artist, you'll know that there are a lot of configurations when it comes to drawing a single art piece. You know, the usual. The gaming controller, however, limits those commands. Including the undo redo command. So yeah, test out how the controller works as an art tool before drawing. You might feel more pain than it is to draw after practice. Also, as you can see in the background, I practice how I'll be drawing. The first one is my default stabilizer, which is 40, and the second one, the stabilizer is cranked up to 100. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you should adjust your stabilizer and test it out to see which stability fits best. I recommend setting the stabilizer to 100. Anywho, here are the functions I learned while testing it out. Please note that this is only for the PS4 controller. If you have a different one, feel free to do your own research and test. Okay? Feel free to pause to take note. And that said, let's get right into the challenge. First off, I need an idea of what I should draw. I thought it would be fitting to draw video game characters for the challenge. I was thinking of drawing either the lamb from Cult of the Lamb or Skug from Rain World, but then I remembered that Primeath is here. So I went for the most obvious option ever. Gay zombies from Plants vs. Zombies. Most specifically, Garden Warfare. I love Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. And I don't care if this fan base is small. I'm about to summon a flood. And I can hear you all saying, Andy, what ship are you going to draw? Is it All-Star and Scientist? Scientist and Foot Soldier? Or maybe Foot Soldier and is Marine Biologist and Paleontologist? Why? Because they're my favorite characters in the game. And they're also Pecorino coded. So they're perfect for this month and the theme of this challenge. Next up, I made up some stick figure sketches to see which one I wanted to go for. And I choose this one. With my ideas in my mind, I can finally begin my journey to draw gay ship art with a PS4 controller. I start the drawing with a base. Unlike how I usually do bases, I can't do that because my controller acts like it's in a video game. Just testing it out. Oh my god. To get around it, I have to use stick figures, shapes, and lines to set up the drawing. Reese's arm got janked. And yes, I gave the marine biologist a name, including the paleontologist. And also I discovered this while drawing.
What happened? Yo, what is going on right here? I think I broke the program with a controller. That feels super janky. Okay, now it's fixed. Never mind.
It will be a reoccurring glitch throughout the speed paint, so have a little flash warning right there. After I'm done with the base, it's time for the sketch! Oh my god, this is already the third phase of the drawing. And there are already casualties. First of all, given how the controller moves its cursor, you don't know where to start first. Second of all, the controllers are awful at the lowest stability, aka the stability that is below 30. Third of all, if you manage to find a starting point, like I do, get ready to draw the characters off-modeled. So, while I sketch, I have to make a bunch of adjustments so the anatomy won't look awkward. It's still awkward, but at least it's less awkward.
Man, this feels like trying to draw in the Little Big Planet. You know, remember what's it called? The drawing thing in Little Big Planet where, you know, you draw a picture and then you place it on stuff like a sticker. That is what it feels like. And to add insult to the injury, I have shaky hands. Yippee!
Since sketching is already a pain in the butt, I have to simplify the character designs. The LG and my own character designs are detailed, and my controller doesn't want that, so I took away their coats and accessories. They're resting after all, and it fits the summer vibes of this drawing nicely. The background is quite simple to draw. The hanging bed has to be the easiest thing to draw. As for the sea creatures...
The fish, no! They're turning into cashews. They're turning into nuts.
So in the end, I only drew one shark and a couple of fish I'm going to copy and paste to fill in the drawing.
I'm drawing a tuna rather than a shark, but once I get to the coloring... Oh wait, never mind. If I put the eyes in a specific spot, it will... Hello!
The reason why I put all phases 3, 4, and 5 together is it's because I don't have that much to say about it, other than the line art phase isn't that bad. It's a little janky and off like the sketch, but not as bad. The coloring is the same how is I can speak. It's the same the same technique of coloring things. And the rendering is also the same, but simplified. Here's some of my previous art pieces I did normally. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that sometimes the controller can do this.
Ignore that.
I don't know why, but I think it's funny. Anyway, I'll just let this speed paint go off. And I'll tell you all some Fishbones headcanons in the form of a poem. The marine biologist is a jerk to everyone but his little sea creatures. The paleontologist is a joyful beholder for his findings of Jurassic sculptures. They first met when they tried to steal food, only for their first sight to end up in a feud. Unlike any other arguments the marine biologist had, the paleontologist never got mad. Because of the paleontologist's optimism, the marine biologist is finally introduced to socialism. The more they made themselves comfortable, the more the marine biologist finds the paleontologist adorable. Due to the awkward words the marine biologist spoke out, things almost went down south. The paleontologist thankfully didn't hear his comments. He thought the marine biologist is speaking funny nonsense. The two who love to go exploring the depths of the earth. It's their specialty since birth. The marine biologist and the paleontologist has so much in common. It's like they're tied together like a ribbon. However, the marine biologist wants to be more than just a friend. But how long will it take to be his boyfriend? And that wraps up this challenge! God, my pinkies hurt, but it was worth it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, feel free to do this challenge. And don't forget to practice and test the controller configurations in an art program. I have future videos I want to do, including animations and animatics. But we'll see about that. Thanks for watching.
Holy sh! It's Barney the dinosaur! He really let himself go after these kids left.
No, that's my scab on my.
What?